at 6, a former Kenosha police officer sentenced for planting evidence in a murder investigation. Kyle Bars admitted to the crime. He pled guilty last month. Good evening. I'm Shannon Sims.
And I'm Charles Benson. Despite a one-year sentence, he likely won't spend a day in prison. Eric Ross is live near New at 6 from the Kenosha County Courthouse.
Good evening. As long as Kyle Bars follows all the terms set forth in his probation and essentially doesn't get into any more trouble over the next year, his one-year prison sentence will vanish. Kyle Bars, once sworn in to uphold the law, admitted to breaking it.
Took actions that were improper, unethical, and inexcusable.
The 28-year-old former cop acknowledged he deliberately planted a suspect's ID and .22 caliber bullet in a backpack at a homicide scene.
By planting Tibbs' ID card and that .22 caliber bullet at the scene of a search warrant in a murder investigation and committing misconduct in public office, the defendant betrayed the public trust and his badge.
Bars appeared apologetic in court, but he nor his attorney could explain why he did it.
Everyone has asked him why, and the only thing that I can say to that is incredibly poor judgment.
The judge took into consideration Bars had no prior criminal history or problems with the police department.
In the almost 3.5 years I was a police officer, I responded to thousands of calls for service. I made thousands of good decisions, and yet my career as a police officer seems to be defined by one really bad one.
Bars' conviction means he will no longer be allowed to work in law enforcement. As for the homicide investigation he tampered with, 3 men were convicted, 2 of whom are planning to appeal their sentences. For now, that's the very latest. Reporting live outside the Kenosha County Courthouse, Eric Ross, today's TMJ4 News.
All right, Eric, thanks for that update.